Welcome back, guys. Today, we're going to dive into the heart of a giant war machine. A power whose name is enough to make your opponent tremble. The United States Army. Get ready mentally, because what's coming is going to completely change how you look at global military power. We're talking about a giant, a space hegemon, land, sea, and sky. Forget the dry numbers. This is a battle of will, of the technology, of unimaginable firepower. And when comparing the United States to any other great power, one thing is as clear as day. There is no rival. Let's start with the basic numbers. But don't let them fool you. It's not just about numbers. It's about the ability to deploy, about the potential destructive power. Well, the United States has about 1,300,000 military personnel in active service. That sounds modest compared to China and India, with 3 times the population, right? China, with a population of 1.41 billion, there are 2,430,000 troops. India, 1,420,000,000 people, 1,450,000 troops. And then look at the United States, which has 336 million people. The ratio of military personnel to the total population of the United States is nearly 3 times higher. This is not just about militarization, it's also a sign of a war machine fine-tuned to operate efficiently, even with relatively smaller numbers. But the numbers are just the beginning. What really makes the world hold its breath is the defense budget. Imagine this. 40% of the world's total military budget is in the Pentagon's pocket. Not 10%, not 20%. It's 2/5 of all the money that countries pour into defense. The United States spends more than the next 5 major powers combined: China, Russia, India, the United Kingdom, and Saudi Arabia. And that's without even taking into account the hidden expenses that China and Russia might be hiding. Let's break it down with some key facts about the U.S. military strength. The U.S. boasts over 6,100 tanks, a number that dwarfs many nations. In the air, the U.S. commands more than 13,000 aircraft, including fighters and bombers. On the seas, the U.S. Navy rules with 11 aircraft carriers, a global force. This dominance isn't just about quantity, it's about cutting-edge technology. Stealth bombers and advanced radar systems give the U.S. an edge in modern warfare. The U.S. also leads in space, with satellites for communication and surveillance. Training and readiness set the U.S. military apart from the rest. Global alliances amplify this power, with NATO as a key partner. This combination makes the U.S. a superpower unmatched in history. The U.S. military's global reach spans over 750 bases across 80 countries, enabling rapid response to crises. The U.S. invests billions annually in research to develop cutting-edge weapons and advanced technology. The U.S. nuclear arsenal boasts over 5,000 warheads, serving as a powerful deterrent against threats. Submarines patrol silently as a deadly force, while the military adapts swiftly to new combat challenges. Precision strikes from advanced jets redefine modern warfare, led by the Marine Corps in amphibious assaults. Cybersecurity experts defend against digital attacks, while pilots train in simulators for realistic combat scenarios. Joint operations with allies enhance global mission effectiveness, with artillery striking targets miles away. Intelligence units gather critical data behind enemy lines with bravery, while Navy destroyers patrol seas with advanced technology. Military strength secures global trade routes for economic stability, with National Guard aiding domestic emergencies and international support. Troops wear the latest body armor for enhanced protection in battle, using satellite imagery for real-time battlefield awareness. The U.S. leads in unmanned aerial vehicles for advanced warfare, with military hospitals delivering top-notch care to injured troops. The U.S. conducts large-scale joint exercises to boost combat readiness and effectively deter global aggression. The U.S. invests heavily in missile defense to safeguard the nation, boosting troop morale with strong leadership. The U.S. military's influence shapes international policies with strategic power, its legacy evolving to inspire future leaders. Advanced technology and rigorous training keep the U.S. military ahead of all global rivals with confidence and coordination. Highly trained snipers deliver precise shots from great distances, while Air Force pilots master complex aerial maneuvers with skill. Naval power projection secures key maritime regions globally, developing innovative weapons to maintain military superiority. Strategic planning ensures victory in diverse combat scenarios, with Army engineers building critical infrastructure under tough conditions. Rapid deployment forces respond swiftly to emerging conflicts, delivering supplies to remote locations with military transport planes. The U.S. leverages advanced surveillance to monitor global hotspots, with elite reconnaissance units gathering vital intel bravely. The U.S. Navy's helicopters provide versatile support in diverse missions, targeting threats with counterterrorism operations precisely. The U.S. military's resilience shines through in prolonged conflicts, preparing troops for any scenario with advanced training. The U.S. Air Force maintains air superiority with unmatched fighter jets, coordinating operations via global command centers. The U.S. military supports humanitarian efforts during natural disasters bravely, revolutionizing warfare with unmanned systems. The U.S. Navy submarines patrol silently to protect national interests, enhancing navigation with military satellite precision. The U.S. Army's armored divisions dominate land battles decisively, extending mission durations with aerial refueling. The U.S. military fosters innovation through cutting-edge research centers, relying on global peacekeeping with strong leadership. The U.S. Coast Guard protects maritime borders with vigilant patrols, delivering supplies to remote areas via transport planes. The U.S. maintains a robust reserve force ready for emergencies, strengthening defense capabilities through strategic alliances. The U.S. military's legacy of excellence inspires future generations with pride and innovative advancements. Thanks for watching this epic journey. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell to join our awesome community for more fun.